Everyone, what's up? Danielle Mullins here, network marketing leader. Check out my new lights, and I'm rocking that one-eye fiber lash for my baby lashes that don't want to curl, but that's okay. Anyway, so I have recently been utilizing my Instagram story, my Snapchat story, my Facebook story, and my Messenger story to build my business. And actually, I'm going to need a whiteboard. It looks like I don't have one here. Let's use this so I can keep my thoughts organized, because there is so many different platforms now that you can be using for stories. I mean, Snapchat was the original, so we can start out with them, and then there was Instagram stories, and then there was Messenger stories, and now there is Facebook stories, which Facebook and Messenger kind of go hand in hand, and technically Instagram, Facebook, and Messenger still go hand in hand since they are all owned by the same company, but we will get to that as we cover it. I use a picture frame here as a dry erase board, and I think it finally gave it quits on me. But when it comes to Snapchat, what I like to do is I like to keep the content different on all four, but keep it popping on all four. So I try to make sure that I constantly use it. I lack a little bit on the Messenger and the Facebook. I don't think the app has really developed it enough, because oftentimes it causes my phone to crash, makes my phone run super slow. The feature itself just runs super slow. So those two I've not focused on a lot, but it's still going to be so helpful to your business. And what I do is I try to make sure that if somebody had me on all four, they could see exactly how my day was going, what I was doing, everything like that, so that if they are on all four, they're not seeing, oh, she's at the pool. Again, at the pool. Same shot at the pool. Same shot at the pool. And so what I'll do is, maybe on my Snapchat, I'll post on there, what I'm doing. I'm walking through the park, and I'll video my phone around. And then on my Instagram, I'll go through and, maybe a little bit later, show off my mascara. Like, oh my gosh, look at how well my makeup stayed on through the park. This is amazing. I love this stuff, because I know it'll stay on through the park. And then, when it comes to Facebook, do like something motivational. I like to do motivational stories. And then for Messenger, like how easy this is to take off with my shine cloths. It lasted through the park, and now it's just coming right off. Just, whatever you can think of, whatever you're doing, your day will be different than mine. I do spend a lot of time at home with my cats. So a lot of times my stories involve them, makeup, and network marketing tips. But with Snapchat, Snapchat has no algorithm in order of when people have posted their stories. Boom, 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 boom. You see every single one. There's no, oh my gosh, I haven't messaged so-and-so in a while, so I don't see their Snapchat stories. And, Snapchat stories are quick. You can do cool faces with it, like, the big mouth one. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to get my blah, 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 and this is currently me. Something to that effect. You can do so much with Snapchat. And as you constantly post, more people will see it. And if you post about your business product or your business opportunity in your life and what the opportunity is doing for you and why you love these products, that's another outlet for people to see. Because I have people on my Snapchat that I don't have on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram. So that is another outlet for me to reach to them at. And also, as I go through and watch it, it's a good way, too, to prospect. Somebody's, another day at my job, I hate my life, I hate going to work. Right there's a prospect. Whoever it is, they're giving you this go say, like, I want something better. And you might be the person who has that something better for them. So boom, right there's a prospect you wouldn't have seen on Facebook or Twitter. Also with that, as you go through, you can just message people and start to build relationships, because if you don't have like a relationship it's like customer service. If you don't have a relationship with people, you're not going to really have a business. And I'm not saying you have to know a bunch of people, but right there, that's a good way to get to know people and build their trust. Because if you're kind to other people, they will be kind back to you. And a lot of times, if you just keep posting about your product all the time and your business all the time, and then people are going to think you're spammy and that they're not really interested. And you just have to build relationships with people. Okay, that's the number one thing, because that's how you build trust with them. If you truly have an awesome product, which I know with my company I do, a lot of people, they won't trust me. They see direct sales and they don't trust it. So I have to build that relationship with them. When it comes to Instagram, you can actually tag people in the Instagram stories, and so you'll appear, it used to be in the notifications, now you actually appear in their messages. Instagram has an algorithm just like Facebook, so as you start to respond to stories or you tag your customers in your stories, they start to see it more, and your interaction with them will become more and more. You see more in your timeline. Is that even what it's called for Instagram? Oh my gosh, I feel so unhip. Instagram feed, that's the word I'm looking for. It's a Facebook timeline. I can't keep everything apart. But you'll start to see them more in your feed, and they'll start to see more of what you're doing, more of your products, more about the business opportunity, everything of that such. And the same thing goes for Messenger and Facebook. Like I said, it's a good way to build relationships, find prospects. You know, maybe somebody gets on there and they're complaining like, oh my gosh, I hate this makeup so much. Hello, they just opened up the door for you if you're in cosmetics like I am. They're looking for something else. Okay, they want a recommendation. And so many times, like 9 times out of 10, a lot of people just won't come to you about stuff because they're nervous, they don't know you, they don't want to be sold, they don't want to be sold something. So like, you just have to share with them. Okay, I see, you know, you're posting about how much you hate your foundation and that you don't really think it covers anything, or that you lost it already with the gym. Well, the foundation that my company has is water resistant. So it lasts when I go swimming, it lasts while I'm at the gym, and it's totally full coverage. Well, actually it's medium coverage, but it's buildable. And so it'll even hide Sharpie. You want to see my video? I mean, I've made a video with the Sharpie, so boom, right there. Boom, boom, boom. And, you know, with Facebook and Messenger, as you're going through and watching them, it's got that option right there for you to send them a message. Like, hey, this is cool. Hey, that's a cute selfie. Hey, your kids are so cute. Wow, this is awesome. And on Messenger, they even have little buttons. You don't even have to type it out. You can just click it and boom, message. And you know, with the way the Facebook and Messenger algorithm goes, they respond back. Now you see more of each other. So it is such a freaking good way to find more people. I've been using my Instagram, my personal Instagram Snapchat story more. It's so hard not to call it a Snapchat story. And I've always been using my business one, but I haven't really used my own personal one. And on Snapchat, I get around 120 views on my stories. On Messenger, I get about 10. On Facebook, I get around 80. And when it comes to my Instagram personal page, I get around 400 views. That is so many new people that, you know, I wouldn't be able to hit on Messenger, Messenger and Snapchat and Facebook. It's a whole new web of people. Like, I know with Facebook, you know, I can only respond to so many messages a day, and then they're like, slow down, slow down. I can only invite so many people, and they're like, slow down. You need to enter in a secure passcode, and they do the little numbers or whatever thing, and I have to type it in to prove that I'm a real person and not a robot trying to spam people. Super annoying. Can't help it that my business is popping. Instagram will do the same thing, and Instagram is more strict about it than Facebook. They do not play. When they give you that warning, oh, okay, back up. Call it good. Call it quits for the day. So what you can do is then, with this, you're able to move from one platform to another and keep your business moving. Because I know it sucks when Facebook tries to put me in jail for messaging, and the last thing I want to do is end up in jail for messaging when there's 10 days left in this month. Tomorrow will be 9, and the day is almost over. So, if you are not posting to your stories and you are not viewing the stories, take 5 minutes out of your day, view through the stories. You don't even have to watch the whole thing. Just tap through until something catches your eye, like, you know what, I need to message this person. I need to message this person. I need to create a relationship with this person, and just continuously do it, and you will see such a huge difference in your business. I've been able to find people on my Facebook. I didn't even know I was friends with by messaging them through the Messenger story and the Facebook story feature and Instagram. It's amazing who will pop up. So that is all I have to share. I'm gonna get off of here. You get off of here too and go message some people on your stories and tell people to add you on Snapchat. Come on, Snapchat's fun. Choking on setting powder that just brushed up into the air. Can you tell I'm in cosmetics? Hope you all have a fabulous rest of your night. I'll see y'all later. Bye, everyone.